How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carson here, and we're venturing into another episode of Supernatural. It's episode number 7 of this season, which has been absolutely fantastic. It's, you know, been a really solid continuation from season 10, which, as I've mentioned before, I feel like that itself was one of the best seasons in a long while. And season 11 is kind of looking to, you know, carry that on in terms of, you know, how well done it's been. Especially with the revelation in the last episode, Amara, Sister of God, which complicates things a little for the boys, as if, you know, the darkness wasn't already a very ominous threat to begin with. Well, now we know that she is God's sister, so yeah, we are upping the ante, aren't we, in terms of dealing with our antagonists in Supernatural. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to getting into this. So with that said, let's get into episode number 7 of season 11. Let's go.
Stinks to high heaven.
What you cooking? It stinks.
Oh, wow.
Nothing, dear. Game's in OT. Can it wait?
What the fuck? I think you're a little late for Easter. It's the summer as of recording.
Some traps, huh?
Oh my god! That's terrifying.
What are you trying to say? Really? I mean, really?
Wow.
Ever hear of privacy?
Great.
Hey, what
Yeah.
privacy? Close your door.
Yeah, to be fair, your door was open.
Not a single mention of the darkness, so...
Well, I'll be damned.
Huh.
Donna, what's shaking?
Donna!
Fat sucker, Donna?
Come on! We love Donna! Donna!
You did the right thing, for sure.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just still not 100% sure this is our kind of a case. Yeah, but if
It is.
you got a wild hair,
God's sake.
see what I did
God's sake.
I mean, clearly I have a type, but no thank you, ma'am. Won't be once bitten, twice ducked.
Ah, yeah. Going back
Alright,
to last
left
time
you
when, Hibbing, I think it was.
Just shoot a hoot if you need me.
Shoot a hoot. Shoot a hoot.
What's up, Doc?
Oh, for God's sake.
Let me guess, Raj. You were
Roger. Oh, God! What? He can't make a joke? Oh my God.
Good guy.
Minnesota Tech?
Kylie
Is he...
That'll
Maybe
work.
he's a Kylie fan. Can't go wrong with Kylie
That's
Minogue.
Kylie on the list.
Well, after class, we went to this thrift shop. We needed to buy costumes for this party off campus, and
Oh, shit.
Mike found this super creepy bunny mask. I mean, it grossed me out, which he just loved, but as soon as he put it on,
That's when the weird started.
yeah,
I've become
he just
one with the wabbit.
stared at me like he was a completely different person.
Wait, is the headwear cursed?
Bone. I do CrossFit. Just gotta engage the core and
Oh,
lift
Donna.
with the knees.
Donna.
Watch and learn.
Oh, sugar. Oh, no. Leave Donna alone. Oh, my God.
That kid was innocent.
The headwear just had a hold of him.
I mean, if the mask was cursed, then he was just a puppet, right?
It's one of those tough pills to swallow, isn't
He
it,
was a
for
victim,
Donna?
too.
Ah, hell no! That is creepy as fuck! Shit! Blood. So, yeah, they're going after specific targets. Because he could have gone for that kid initially.
What are the chances?
They want to say something like,
My guess, copycat killer.
Damn social media.
damn social media.
I mean, for a scrawny dude, he's as strong as me. And I hold the state bench record.
Okay, brag about it.
Bench.
4 plates. On each side.
On each side.
Everything has a weakness, even ghosts.
They hate iron and salt. So, all we gotta do is spook the spook with a little salt, and maybe we can pry it off.
Yeah, maybe. It's kind of like with butter, isn't it? Try to grease it off someone because you can't, pull it off.
My diet secret. 1 bite of dessert and then I dump salt on it.
Hey! Just keep doing that, I guess. Just blast them. Ooh.
The costumes belonged to my brother, Chester. He was a kid's party performer before he passed.
Ooh.
And how did Chester die?
My
Oh
brother
no,
suffered from
Sam!
depression.
Sam!
He took his...
Did he have any unfinished business with anyone?
No, not that I can think of. I mean, I don't even...
Unless there's
I
something
don't
he
think
kept
Chester even
hidden.
knew those guys.
Oh my god, even the mask itself is creepy. Jesus. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, Sam. Oh, Sam. Oh, bud. That works. That works. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Who the hell are you? You're treating new Doug like old Doug and not even giving him a chance.
You know what I
A
think?
Doug can't change their spots in her mind?
You need to mind your own beeswax. We have a case to solve.
Oh, damn. All right, damn, Donna.
Stan and the coach were besties from way back who accused Chester of crossing the line with their kids.
Oh, wow.
What the shit?
Yeah, they didn't want to go to the cops because they didn't want to embarrass their kids. So they decided to track down Chester themselves. They went to his house and got Rita instead.
So she lied. Chester did know the Vicks.
Apparently.
Uh-huh.
So suicide led to a vengeful spirit.
Yeah.
Sounds like we haven't seen it before.
Or maybe it wasn't suicide.
Oh, yeah, maybe they... Yeah. They had a role to play.
Is dead. Killed himself.
You sure about
I said
that?
partner before. Yeah.
Look, we need to know the truth. People's lives are at stake here.
Yeah. Maybe yours. Maybe Max's.
If you're gonna help your brother out, it's gonna... Because you can't let him continue this tirade.
Okay. With Chester, they could go to the cops.
But they didn't.
They didn't have any evidence.
This is just baseless
But
information.
then I started to have my doubts. I mean, as much as I wanted to defend my brother,
Yeah.
what they said really
You don't think it's real, but...
got under my skin.
Home.
I don't think so.
They promised me that they weren't gonna hurt
Shit.
They were just gonna scare him.
And they got a little
And I
OTT.
thought,
I'm kids. Yeah, we know.
Ooh, yeah, bad sentence there.
Let me go. Let me go. Stop it. Let me go. Stop it. Let me go. Let me go.
Ooh, yeah, they got a bit OTT and...
I should have trusted my brother.
You can't change back time, can you? So... it sucks, but... Shit.
Oh, Max. No. What are you doing?
Go. Had to be done. Yeah, but now we need to get rid... Now we need to get rid of the deer head. There he is! Poor Sam, always getting...
Okay.
always getting knocked out.
I don't.
Is Max going to be the key? I mean, he had a soft spot. There we go. Had to be done.
Spoken like a true hunter.
Really?
Oh.
Hunter?
Oh, yeah. I mean, with 3 cases under your belt, I think you earned it.
Yes! We love Jodie. We love Jodie as well, but we love Donna.
Bye.
Go, like, you need to brag about it to Jodie.
Any better, you can call me by my middle name, Lonnie.
I think Doug will be just fine.
Oh. It was almost like she was gonna throw up there. Poor Lonnie.
From God, or PBS, or what? But we've been down that road.
We're not going back.
Okay, anything having to do with that cage it's suicide. And you of all people know that. So, no. Just not gonna happen.
He's like, over my dead body, that's not happening. Screw that.
Okay.
But what if it is the answer? It might be... If you want... It's always about, like, thinking about, you know, sacrifices at times and all of that in terms of... Not necessarily that Sam has to sacrifice himself. We've done this enough, but... I have a feeling we'll have a couple of more Winchester deaths before this, you know, the show does come to an end. I know there was that warning, of course, that Sam, no resurrections this time, but it's Supernatural, find a way around it. But I'm not necessarily even saying that Sam should sacrifice himself, but I'm just thinking, like, when it comes to, like, for example, if there is any hope in beating XYZ or whatever, then you must sacrifice yourself. Like, sometimes the sacrifice is the option and all of that. Again, I'm not saying that Sam has to sacrifice himself to the cage and all of, or sacrifice himself entirely, but what if he does have to go back? And that's the only way. There are no detours, there are no other paths, that's it, really. So... I know Dean can protest and all of that, but sometimes you just don't get a say in things, especially if this whole thing is bigger than you. It's not a random ghost, it's not a Leviathan, it's one of the oldest beings in creation. Because you got to think about God and how he created everything and anything and all of that, basically. And now he has a sister and all of that. She would have existed around the same time as God, really, in terms of longevity in life. So, yeah. But it was really good. It was great to see Donna again. Eerie concept, which I really dug. Even the boys were just struggling so much against Chester. So, yeah, this had quite the creepiness to it, I would say. It was really, really interesting. I do like the idea that, you know, especially when you got to consider cosplayers and all of that. I know this isn't exactly cosplay, it's costumes, but still, I just can't help but think back to, you know, hey, it's a good idea to utilize when it comes to, you know, cosplayers and all of that, but, you know, masking the, I guess, proxies and all of that is beneficial. But yeah, it does seem like a very, very interesting idea. Obviously tying it to a ghost and all of that, and having some kind of vengeance manifest, basically, because of the fact that Chester was, I guess, wrongly accused, really, in terms of being inappropriate with kids. And it's also very, very, yeah, it's also very, I guess, interesting to go down that path as well, because of the fact that, obviously there can be cases and all of that, I guess, in that department where you can have false accusations and all of that put against you. But it can still be enough to ruin your life, really, even if, you know, it is false and all of that, because that is gonna stick to some people, and it's just gonna, you know, hurt, isn't it, for the individual in question. So yeah, and this really did the whole accusation and all of that really did ruin his life, because of the fact that, well, those two guys that Chester killed, well, the 2 out of 3, should I say, because of course Rita was the number 3, but they accidentally killed him. And we saw in the flashbacks how it was all about how it all came about, but yeah, it was just very it was just very, very insane just to see how things came about, really, in terms of, okay, well, we're going to rough him up a little bit and then just make him confess, really. But it went pear-shaped for 2 reasons. Because A, they got the accusations wrong. B, they killed him. So, yeah. And the fact is that they hid with this and all of that. So, yeah, so of course they were guilty themselves, but it just feels so messed up as well in terms of in terms of the fact that you have these again proxies carrying out and all of that. And the thing is, they can't even remember anything and all of that. And it's a good job that they have been masked and all of that. So I don't know if that was necessarily a favor for Chester in terms of I can't, you know, come back from the dead and all of that. So yeah, but it's to kind of protect the identities of his proxies in a sense, because of course there were going to be some costumes that don't have headgear and all of that. So yeah, but when it comes to I guess the proxies and all of that, they all had something to disguise their face. So, yeah, but it's still kind of messed up as well. Like, especially when it came to his nephew as well. So, it is messed up that he is using these people to carry out these attacks. So, yeah. But, yeah. It was just, it was just messed up in a sense. So yeah, but yeah, it was just kind of cool to see some of the costumes as well, though. Like, I especially loved the creepy bunny mask, especially when it was in the cell and all of that. I thought we were going to go full on with that, to be fair. So yeah, but again, I think it really, really works well in terms of, okay, well, it's all of these I guess it's all of these costumes and all of that, but I would have thought, okay, it will pertain to the deer one, considering that's how he died in, I guess. So, yeah, but yeah, I mean, it was just very, very, you know, interesting stuff, again, to peer into the whole idea of I guess embodying these costumes, because you can get a case like that in terms of, I guess, real world shenanigans, really. So yeah, like when it comes to cosplayers, I mentioned this before when it was because you have these proxies and all of that, but you've got this spirit attached to these costumes and all of that, right? So it is kind of like an aspect of there is something that has a hold on you once you put on the costume. There is like this kind of extra, it's kind of like this extra bit of energy and all of that. And like, again, it kind of does fit really, really well in terms of certain, I guess, I don't know about anyone else who, you know, might have cosplayed in the past and all of that. But I certainly felt it, you know, being the 11th Doctor, for example, there just becomes this kind of heightened energy in terms of, you know, wanting to carry out the mannerisms of 11 because you're putting on the costume and all of that. So, yeah, and it kind of feels like that in a sense when it comes to with this story. Obviously that wasn't the case. It was more so the spirit turned them into, you know, killers and all of that. But there is this idea, isn't there, in terms of like there is this extra source of energy that is kind of consuming you and is kind of like overriding your mind. You're becoming something a little bit extra, putting on the costume. So that's the vibe I got, just based on my own experience. But I know there have been certain comments on the interwebs in terms of, you know, people talking about, oh, I feel a bit more like insert character here putting on the costume. It gives me this extra level of embodying this character. So it's not exactly I guess a me thing, because again, I've seen it on the internet, but I don't know if you know, those watching who might have done costumes, who might have done cosplay in the past and all of that, like they have experienced the same thing, because I certainly have with the 11th Doctor. So yeah, but yeah, it was a very interesting plot to go into. So, yeah, where I guess there does become a bit of questionability in terms of sympathy, especially when it comes to the first two guys and all of that, because they falsely accused and killed Chester, and they just tried to move on with their lives. So, yeah. Whereas Rita, I think her name was, the sister, I mean, of course she was going to be racked with guilt, so yeah, but yeah, there did come some very interesting moments and some very unfortunate moments. Poor Sam. Poor Sam. Yeah. Yeah, we of course had a few seasons ago Sam confront his demons about his fear of clowns. So obviously with the picture and all of that, the way he was like, nope. So you just had a bad feeling that Sam would confront his demons again. So yeah. But it was great to see Donna. Donna is evolving so much. Honorary hunter now, so it's great. But yeah, Donna is just thriving, and it was really, really great when her name came up. It's like, awesome. So yeah, but obviously she was battling her own demons as well, or past Doug's, should I say, in terms of she was being a bit cautious and all of that. So yeah, but yeah, it was it was really, really great to see Donna again, especially now that she kind of knows the world that exists and all of that, like that hidden layer that she ignored all of those years that opened up in the last couple of seasons. It's it is really, really great for her to you know, be involved with the and know what is going on, but also having to play coy to Duggan in terms of it's a copycat killer. It's a copycat of a copycat killer. So yeah, but yeah, so yeah, but it was just very, very interesting as well, that ending conversation. Like I said, I don't necessarily say it's going to be a sacrifice, but it might be the only way, really, in terms of Sam entertaining the possibilities of what if I have to go back. And I know Dean's going to be obviously protective as per, but you just got to think, what if that's the only way? So yeah, but yeah, it's you know, it's one of those things that you're not going to know until I guess further down the line, really. Like those visions might play up further and further, for example, and Sam has to embrace that thing. So yeah, but yeah, I feel like he has to go back. There is no ifs, there is no buts. He has to. It's a one-way street, so there are no like second paths. There are no alternative routes. It's all roads have to lead to the cage, really, for Sam, which is sad, but yeah. So yeah, it was just very interesting. No, of course, Amara and Godfrey, although I don't know if they were trying to do something in terms of, you know, because of the fact that Rita was the sister and all of that, and we've gotten that information that Amara is God's sister. I don't know if they're... It's obviously not going to be a strong reference or whatever, but it's just a little nod and all of that. So, yeah. But other than that, yeah, not too bad of an episode. Very fun stuff. Very interesting. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!